What is a creepy fact about the human body? A dead body will often move as it's being cremated. Muscles contract as they cook, after all. Sometimes this means a body will sit up in the crematory machine. The intestines are covered by a double fleece of peritoneum. See it like a blanket. When your intestines get damaged for whatever reason, this blanket starts moving out of itself and crawling upwards towards the place which has the injury. It will stay there until the injury is recovered, and then move on again. Maybe not the most creepy fact, but definitely interesting in my opinion. There is an urban myth that your fingernails continue to grow after death, which is supposed to explain why dead bodies often appear to have long nails. The truth is that the soft tissues in the fingers and hands tend to contract as they lose moisture, leading to the appearance of growing nails. Food that was consumed can sometimes take up to 5 days to fully pass through your intestines into your colon. So when people say that you are full of shit, they ain't lying. We ate our own hair while inside the womb. Babies eat the lanugo, called as the fetus hair, that they shed while in the womb, and it builds up within them to form the substance that makes up their first poop, known as meconium. The pain you feel from a sunburn is your skin cells effectively killing themselves before they mutate into cancer. Sometimes there are just random extra muscles. You can go your entire life without even knowing it. I've worked as a mortician and the MEs would tell me about some cases like this. Also, just random tumors, even when the individual had never been diagnosed. Lastly, skin sounds like saran wrap when peeled from the body. 3 to 4 inches of the penis is inside the body. When you are thrusting, you are also thrusting yourself. The brain will always, usually try to ensure its survival. If knocking you out does so, then you will faint for the safety of the brain. I remember finding this once, but I don't remember clearly. Your intestines know what shape they're supposed to be in, and can move themselves, which means gut surgeons can just stuff them back into you when they're done and they'll sort themselves out. When you get laser tattoo removal, the ink doesn't disappear, you pee it out. Your body's immune system breaks down the pigments of ink and it flows in your bloodstream, gets processed through your kidneys, then you pee out the ink. The front of your tongue is curious, constantly patrolling, and autonomous. It chases the dentist around your mouth and you aren't even aware of it. So embarrassing and weird, creepy. ETA. There are few dentists in here and this is my favorite comment. The insides of your eyeballs are completely isolated from the rest of your body. If your body discovers the inside of your eyeball through a puncture or some other reason, it can attack your eyeball as a foreign invader. It will also attack the other eyeball, just in case. Be nice to your eyes. Dreambella 2 points out it's called ocular immune privilege. Our brain filters out a lot of what we see along with just straight making shit up based on extrapolation. If you wear a glass which vertically inverts your vision long enough, your brain will correct it and you'll see things normal. But when you take those glasses off, everything will look upside down again until brain recalibrates again. Bodies will move as they're coming out of rigor. I've been bumped by a few, I'm a coroner. Bodies can also make sounds as the remaining air gas leaves. 2 a.m. in the morgue and I thought I was in COD Zombies. We don't just have one anal sphincter. When poo comes along, it passes another inner sphincter which isn't under voluntary control. Meaning you can do with your outer sphincter, but not the inner one. You tried, that's okay. Sensory cells can detect whether you're about to pass gas or solid. From toddler age on, you can decide to go or not to go. If the time isn't right, e.g., at a friend's house or no toilet nearby, the inner sphincter can push the poo back and store it there for later. That's why sometimes if you need to do a number 2 but don't go, the urge goes away after about 20 minutes later. But seriously, go if you can. Constipation risk. Gas can't be pushed back so easily, so we sometimes toot by accident when moving or engaging the core. Now what about liquid? It doesn't seem to know liquid. So we play Russian Chartlet. Credit, Julia Enders. Edit, typo. ... And obviously, Russian Poulet was there and I missed it, which is a more solid option.